We're going to take the feet out, just a bit wider than your hips, and take a big breath in. Reach up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands. Press down through the feet, lifting. Soften and release and soften your knees. Breathe in and reach up, pressing down through the feet, turning the palms, up through the hands. Soften and release. And then we're going to move between these 2 points, reaching up and dropping down. Breathing into the top, lifting your eye gaze, drawing your belly all the way up to the ceiling and down. We're doing this 2 more times. So this is 1, and this is 2. Now clasp those hands again. You're going to bend your left knee and gently incline the body over towards the left side. Press into the left leg to straighten and come over to the right. Up. We're coming over and your arms are going to draw a slow circle around, over to the right. Bringing it down, around and over. Hold it down now and just press your knees back. Realign your spine and sit nice and tall here. Push down through the feet. Excellent. We're going again. We're going to take a big breath in, reaching up high. Turn the palms, come over to the left. Slowly draw that circle. I want you to feel the stretch through the back of the shoulders. Over, all the way up. And then take it back the other way. Up to center, hold, and let it go. Work your feet in. You're going to start by just lifting one knee and then the other. And as you're doing this, you're staying tall. The belly draws in towards the spine. And you're stepping lightly. And that light step is what's inviting you to really engage those deep abdominal muscles. Because that's where the control is. The light step is all about control. And then from here, turning your feet out and picking up your right heel. Now lower it down, but as you're lowering it down, I want you to feel like you're getting taller. Pick up your left heel, and as you lower the heel towards the floor, there's a zippering up through your center line. Pick up the right, lowering it down, feeling that engagement through the inner thighs, through the groin, lifting and lowering. Reach the arms out to the side. Drop the shoulders down, pick up your right leg. And here again, you're going to lift the toes off the mat. Pull right up into your supporting leg. Can you lift that knee just a little bit higher and then tap it down? We're going to lift a little bit and lower. And as you're doing this again, you've got that sense of control. Up and down. 4, 3, allowing yourself to be very quiet in your body. Lowering that one down, picking up the left, test the water first. What do you need to do to be stable enough to be able to lift that knee up a little bit higher and lowering down. Find that connection up to the roof. Find the places where you're holding tension and see if you can let them go so you can concentrate your energy through your center. Up and down. One more. Bring it in. And then let your arms have a little bit of a swing. Each time we hold tension, we're going to let it go. You bring your feet back into that little V shape. Arms are out. We're going to pick up our right knee again. And you're going to lift the knee up. You bring the knee back into the center line, drawing the belly in, up, and making sure that right hip is down. Good. Opening it out to the side. This is your breath in, and a long breath out pulls the knee and the arms back in line with your center. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in now, watch what happens next. We're going to extend that right leg and reach the arms over to the left. Woo! Guys, step out onto your right leg. Push off and reach out to the left. You're taking it down and pushing off. You've got 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2. Hold the next one. Hold, hold, hold. Tap your right foot down and up. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let it go. Circle through the shoulders. Start to feel a little bit of life coming into the body. We're picking up that left knee now. Lifting up, stand tall. Let go of the tension where you don't need it. Right knee comes up. Take your breath in now and breathe out and draw the limbs back to the center line. Open up. Standing very tall, very lifted. Got one more like this. Now we're extending out to the left. Arms reach overhead to the right. We're going to drop down into that left foot and over. Up and over, guys. Bring your energy over to the right. Keep your right leg anchored here. We've got one more after this, and we're going to hold and tap that foot down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Give it a little shake. I'm going to come around. I'm going to work on the diagonal because you're going to slide your hands down your legs and come into a nice squat here. Your knees are in a parallel position. The line between your tailbone and your head is one long ski slope here. And you're drawing your abdominal muscles in to support that ski slope. Reach the arms forward, pull the shoulders back. You're going to lift up towards the ceiling, circle the arms back behind you, and then back down. Pull the shoulders back. This time you reverse. Down, up, and over. Okay. Up to the ceiling, and around, and then down, up, and over. I'm just going to come over onto the other side. Okay. So we're going to work that again, nice and deep for me. Except when you come up on this next one, rise up on your toes. Find your balance, and then lower down. Now it's really challenging first thing in the morning, guys. Right. Up we go, lifting, rising on the toes. See if you can hover there for a moment. And then circle the arms back behind you and low. We're coming up on the toes and lowering down. On the next one, you're going to stay up on your toes as you circle the arms around. Stay up on your toes. Stay up if you can. Woohoo. Pulling that belly in. Arms go down. You're up on your toes. Boop, 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 boop. Down we go. Up. Belly in. We've got 2 more, guys. Arms are coming down, so you can find that smooth flow. This is our last one coming up. Sit low for me. Stay up on the toes. You've got 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1, and release. Give that one a little bit of a shake. Move my mats back so we're a little more room here. Okay. All right, guys. From here, you're going to come back down into your squat, but you're going to bring your hands down onto your mat. Yep. We're going to walk ourselves out. Hands, knees. So that you're in a plank position, but with your knees down. Okay. You sit back onto your heels. And then shoot forward again and hold your plank here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back. And shoot forward. So what we're going to do is pull the bottom back slowly. And it's like you're kind of winding up the body. And then you're going to come forward quickly and hold. So we're going to breathe in the creases in the front of the hips. Pull back and shoot. Now, if you're feeling really strong, okay, we've got 4 more to go. You can come up onto your toes. Okay, lowering down, pulling back. You build the tension and out. We've got 3 more. Two more. This is our last one. We're going to hold this one in whichever position you're in, guys. Hold. For 4, for 3, for 2. Lift your hips up and back. Find your down dog. Shift your weight forward. Hold your plank, knees or toes. We've got 4 more. Lift the hips up and back. Shift the weight forward. 3 to go. Two more. Smoothly controlling your weight backwards and forwards. We're going to hold the next one. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2. Lower the knees and pull back. Lightly drag your hands along the mat. And like we did earlier, you circle the arms up and overhead. Crease at the hips, pull the belly in and touch down. And then lift up, circle the arms round and slide them out. Drag the arms, press back, you open through your chest. Slowly rotating the arm in the shoulder joint, lifting up. So here, pull the belly in. We're starting to hinge all the way down. So the weight's not in the knees, it's in the control through the hips. Dragging, opening, rotate the arm in the shoulder joint. Pull the belly in, start to hinge, hinge, hinge. Control down. One last one. Coming up. Opening through the chest, through the shoulders. We're going to hold the hinge. So hold here for me. Pull the hips back, the belly in, and the arms are reaching out here. Lift up from this point. Pull back. So we've got 3 of these. Lifting up, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, out. Let's go one more. Lovely. Now bring the hands down and push back. So here, you're sitting onto your heels, your hands are forward, and you're going to do a rounding of the upper back for me. Pushing into the hands, and then extending the chest forward. So it's like a little half cat-cow. One more. Walk your hands out. Shift the weight forward. Coming into our regular cat and cow now. Lifting up and rounding the spine. And extending the chest forward. Lifting your tail. The next time you lift up, I want you to shift the weight back towards your heels. Just halfway. And then bring the chest forward of the arms, lifting your tail. On the next one, you press down firmly through your foreleg as you round and extend forward. Let's go one more time. Walk your hands back towards your knees and reach the arms forward for me. Then take our left arm and the elbow is going to pull back. Now, turn your chest towards me, opening. Reach that left arm back. Circles down by your hip. Left arm. You open the chest, trying to keep the hips fairly square. Reach back. This time you're going to circle your left arm up to the ceiling. The chest turns to the front as you open. So you're drawing 2 beautiful circles. Around. One more. And release. We're going to do the other side. I'll turn around, but if you need to, just know that we're going to be doing this on the other side. So your arms are forward. The shoulders are down. Your right arm pulls back. The chest opens to the front and you extend. And this should feel kind of nice. Yeah. Bring it down. Opening. Next one, we circle that right arm up to the ceiling. Opening out. Release. We're going to take our left leg forward. Hands make your little paddle and just press the hips forward. Roll the shoulders back. Allow your chest to lift. The belly pulls in. And it's like someone, when they squeeze toothpaste and you put the pressure in down below, that everything lifts up. That's that same feeling that you want. Bring that forward and push back through your right leg. Lower your right leg and then now lift again. So we've just set ourselves up and I want you to keep bringing the rib cage up away from your hips. Gently lower down. Bring your left leg back. Let your hips recalibrate. And then bring it up. So this time it's your right leg that steps forward. Hands to the back of the hips, press it through. There's nothing complicated here. It's something that you can be doing anytime during the day, coming down. And as soon as you get that pelvic tilt where your hips press back and your pubic bone comes forward, you get that lovely opening in the front of the hip. Yep. Lifting the chest. Did I have my arms up? I think I did. You're going to bring it forward. Push out through your left hip. Or through your left leg that opens the left hip here. The knee comes down. So now it's further back. You can get a stronger opening here. We bring that down. Okay. Step your right knee back. Let your hips do their little rock and roll dance. And then bring the feet through. We're coming up into our shoulder bridge. And what I want you to do is to actually hold at the top. Yeah. So we're going to push our hands down into the mat. Curl your tailbone away from the mat. Push down to get more height. And hold here at the top. We're going to breathe in and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just soften on the breath out. When you get to the bottom, push your heels out and stretch your arms overhead, pressing the rib cage down to the mat really firmly. Arms go up to the ceiling, you take a breath in, and as you breathe out, push the arms down to the mat. You're keeping them in line with your shoulders here. Okay. And then reaching forward. Can you reach towards your toes? Hold the upper body, back of the ribs are into the mat, and you point and flex. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring the hands down, lower the upper body, and then slide the heels back towards you. We take a big breath in, breathe out, up to the top. Another breath in, holding up as high as you can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down on the out breath. Get to the bottom and stretch out. Flexing the feet. Draw the breath in through the nose and reach the arms up, shoulder blades down, and then breathe out and curl forward, looking towards those feet. Pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing. Now keep your upper body lifted. Slide the heels closer towards you. We're going to lift up a little bit higher and then lower back 1 centimetre and lift up a little bit higher and back. We're going 4, 3, trying to keep the hips level as you're doing this. 2, 1, lowering back down. Opening the arms out, drop the knees over to the left and up and over to the right, to the left and to the right. We're going to do the same move, but you're going to take your legs out wider. So drop the knees over. Left and right. And left and right. Come back, you bring the knees in towards your chest and circle the back of the hips into the mat. one way, and then the other way. We're going to rock ourselves to come up. The legs are wide, and we're going to drop the knees, side to side. Hold this next one to the left, and then just turn and look on the back left diagonal. So there's a bit of twist through your chest here. Come back towards me. We drop the knees, and then you turn and just look back behind you. Breathing in to come up, breathing out and turning and looking. So I want you here to stay as lifted out of the hips as you can. Coming up and around. One more time either side. Come back through center. Sitting cross-legged. And you're going to take that little rock from side to side until you find your weight even. Okay. So there's equal pressure in both butt cheeks. You're going to take your left hand down to the mat and your right arm's coming up and overhead. Draw a circle. This is like we did at the start of the class. You bring the arm down on the right diagonal. Yep. And you're going to push into your left hand and pull or reach out through the right hand as you push into the left. And then release and retract. Okay. Take it over to the right. The arm comes down onto the diagonal. So you're going to reach forward with the left, but push into the right so you've got a bit of resistance there. Gently bring that back. Okay. Change your leading leg. And this time your left hand is going to come forward and your right hand is going behind you. Come up tall and then rotate and look towards the right. Come around and we're going to do that to the other side. Left hand, right hand, left hand behind. Sit up as tall as you can. Come back to your center. Feet, almost there guys. Come out. You're going to lift up for me. Belly's coming onto your thighs. Reach forward. Slide your right leg out. Left leg stays bent. Pull the right leg back in, and this time slide your left leg out. So you're keeping your belly on your thigh and just working through one side. That music I think is a little bit loud. Up, reach up for me, big breath in. Now, you're going to breathe out, fold over your legs, and if it feels okay, start to stretch the legs away from you. Lifting your belly up and over your knees here. You reach up to the ceiling, take your hands back behind you, opening your chest. Release, flip over, we're almost there. So we're going to finish here now with a cat stretch. Into a cow, lift up and back into your downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet, whatever feels comfortable for you. And it's going to allow you to then hang over your legs and shake your body so that your arms and legs swing very, very loose. clasp your hands behind your back for one final delicious hamstring stretch. And then reach your knuckles up to the ceiling as you roll up through your spine. And when you get to the top, give yourselves a big clap. Well done, guys. Welcome.